Kofi Adams, our sports minister himself, said he doesn't think Otto Addo can help us. Not only Otto Addo, there are top personalities in Ghana who have made their opinions clear that they don't feel Otto Addo can help us.
Okay, so welcome to Tactics and Touchlines. Today we are going to have a discussion about the Black Stars. Otto Addo, as our head coach, is he the man to take us to the World Cup? And if we are to qualify for the World Cup, should we still keep Otto Addo? That is one question I'm going to ask my pundit. But you need to watch this show because I'm going to give you a tip. Which out of these tips you get a chance to win a ticket to watch the Black Stars game against Comoros. That is what my Bet.Africa is bringing us. So during the show, we'll give you site details on how you'll be able to join this promo and also be part of the people who will be going to watch the Ghana Comoros game at Accra Sports Stadium. And I think after the game, there'll be a lot of fun. So you need to be there. Let's go into the game. First, let's look at some of the call-ups that were made. Some players, Inaki Williams dropped out and Brennan Thomas Asante entered into the squad. So we'll look at the squad. We'll discuss with our pundit. Are they okay with the squad we have now? Or were they expecting one or two players to also come into the squad? Then we'll now go into Otto Addo's issue. Is he the right man for the Black Stars? So let's look at the squad the Black Stars are going to use. We have Lawrence Atizigi coming in, Benjamin Asari, the number one goalkeeper, Joseph Anan, Ali Duseidu, Gideon Mensah, Mohamed Salisu, Jerome Opoku, that is Pepra Opon coming in from Nice, OJ Nice, and Caleb Renchi. We have Jonas Ajete, Ebenezer Anan, Alexander Jiku, that is the defenders. In the midfield, we have Elisha Owusu, Thomas Partey, Kwesi Zibo, Prince Owusu, Mohamed Kudus. And in attack, we have Fatai Isawaku, we have Joseph Paintel, Christopher Babonsu or Christopher Bonsuba. Then we have Kamal Dean Sulemana, Jordan Ayew, and we have Antoine Semenyo. With the squad of the Black Stars, is there some of the players we think needs to be here that are not in the squad? And we'll also look at what we think about some of the key players getting their few call-ups into the team and what they can bring into the team. So, Ralph, let me start from you. Looking at this call-up, looking at these players, do you think there are some players that needs to be called into this Black Star team? And what do you also see about this call-up we just made for the two World Cup crucial games we have?
Yes, Ben, thank you very much. Yes, I'll say that with the players across Europe, Ghana has over thousands of players in Europe because of this our betting style that we've been doing. Anytime we are sometimes in Asia. You click on to check a team's lineup, you see a Ghanaian name in there. Either he was born in Ghana and he went there, or he was born there. So as for the call-up, we will never be satisfied. Everybody has a favorite player that he or she feels that this guy has to play for the national team. But then everybody can join a team. It's about 23-man squad or 26, or depending on the tournament which they'll be going to. But for now, the squad I'm seeing is okay for me. Alexander Jiku has proven that he's a top center back who I'm really happy for. One defender who has not convinced me enough is Mohamed Salisu. Salisu has to do better, and he's still in the team. So I will encourage him to do better for the team. And I had a problem with Caleb Renchi when Ghana played in our last qualifiers before this one. It wasn't convincing enough. We watch a lot of players. They shouldn't underrate with the fans, because we have watched games and we've seen right backs and how they operate. Caleb Renchi wasn't convincing enough. So I'm very, very happy.
But Ralph, not to cut to Caleb Renchi. Caleb Renchi is not a right back. He's a CM or a center midfielder. So he was put in that role. I don't know the reason behind it, but
yes,
I think he's trying to adapt to a new role in the Black Stars team.
Okay. Then if that is the case, I'll put the blame at the doorstep of the manager. Yes. The guy is a new player coming into the national team, and you are playing this boy out of position. When he makes mistakes, Ghanaians already, they'll end his career there. Put players in their rightful position. Let them play. Ghanaians, when you make a mistake, that is the end. Otto Addo will come to his matter. So I'm very happy Ali Duseidu is coming on. Gideon Mensah should watch his game very well. When it comes to fullbacks, Ghana, we are not lacking fullbacks at all. Fullbacks and central midfielders, we have them, especially number 3, number 2, those typical traditional fullbacks, we have them. So Gideon Mensah, I've been watching him in the French league. He should watch his game well. Akosisibo, I'm very, very happy Akosisibo is in the team. I watched him against Real Madrid, Oviedo against Real Madrid. He was great. He did, even though they lost the game, he did very well. So in his first game for the national team, he was excellent on the day. He received praises from journalists and also fans who were interviewed after the game. So he should build upon this opportunity. This is a great opportunity for him. If he's lucky enough to be at the World Cup stage for Ghana to qualify and he plays for the national team, I mean, he's up there. Big teams will be chasing him here and there. We need consistency. And their attack. Look, Joseph Pencil, Kamaldeen Suleiman, and Fatah Wishak, this front three alone is deadly.
Yeah.
Without Semenyo coming in, this front three alone is deadly.
Yeah.
Kamaldeen with the pace, Joseph Pencil with pace, Fatah Wishak. Please, Ghana should just work things right. We have to be at this World Cup. So I'm very happy with the call-up, even though some players will not be coming in. But I personally, I'm very, very happy with the call-up. One goalkeeper I'm really, really, really happy for if not for anybody, I want that guy to be at I want Ghana to qualify because of his Benjamin Asare. I don't know him anywhere. He doesn't know me anywhere. But I've been a House of Folk supporter. I have been an ardent follower of the local league. I know how these local players struggle to make it financially. Sometimes where they can even sleep is a problem. I am very, very happy for Benjamin Asare. If Black Stars will qualify and Benjamin Asare will be in the post, I will be the happiest man. That guy, I'm wishing him all the best. Because of him, Ghana should qualify for the World Cup.
Okay. Prince, I want us to look at the consistency in the line in the call-up. I think for some time now we've seen consistency in the call-up, which is something Ghanaians are really happy about. I think with Zibo and one or two players came into the squad from our previous call-up and now they are in the team again. Do you think the consistency creates what we'll call like building a good relationship between the players, and that would help Ghana going forward in our national team collapse? And also looking at this collapse, do you think there are some players missing out you are looking at there coming into the national team?
Okay, thank you so much for this opportunity. And the last time when we spoke about Black Stars, I remember Raf and I agreed we wanted one particular player which was added in this squad. That was Fatai Sawaku. He was not called up the previous time, and we're all not happy with the fact that they didn't call him because he was actually back from injury and has started the season so well. You could see that with the way he plays for Leicester City. I think now they've given him a junction on a field where as soon as he gets to that spot, he raises the ball and it's at the far end of the left hand corner and does it. So that guy is so good, and I'm happy. I probably Otto Addo watched our previous video and had to call him into the Black Stars call-up, and that was good. And for Akwesisibo, that guy was so good pairing with Partey in our previous game. He played so well. And I'm happy for Partey because the game that they played against Madrid, Villarreal, he played full 90 minutes. You could see that he played so well. Even though they lost the game, he played so well. You could see that this is experience coming in. This is the Partey we all admired when he was playing for Arsenal. You could see that this guy is just that box midfielder that. So pairing him with Zibo is very good, and the consistency in the call-up is so good. It helps the players. At least it helps the chemistry in the dressing room, in the train when they are training, because at least they get to know each other. They get to understand the telepathy and the chemistry among them. They get to know that okay, I'm cool with this. So when you look at someone like Kudus has a close relationship with someone like Kamaldeen Suleiman and Fatai Sawaku because these are his Muslim brothers. So
and they also came from Right to Dream.
They also came from Right to Dream, you understand? And the likes of even Nyama, who is injured. If Nyama was not injured, he would have probably been part of this clan, you know. And they connect so well because they feel like they played together in an academy. They grew up together. They understand each other. They know what makes them happy, and it pushes the team. It pushes the team preparation up already because if the energy is positive in the dressing room, come on, we just need to pick our chances and off we go. I want to also add something about the Benjamin Asare guy. Honestly, he's one guy I'm so much happy for. I'm so excited for that guy because you listen to his story and how where he came from and where he's finding himself now. It's just beautiful with the height that he has reached. And you could see that he's training so well. Whenever Black Stars are not, when they go back, the others are playing in outside the country, and he's here. So you will see a video of him at the beach training, an intensive training. You could see that he wants to hold on to that spot so well that he wants to be like the Samia J of Black Stars. You understand?
Yeah.
Those guys that took the post to themselves when they were playing for local leagues and they were still holding on to the Black Stars goalkeeping position. So honestly, I'm so happy for me. And one article I saw the last time that I was so happy about is also the fact that I think one of these, I think a group from the Saudi league brought I think $250,000 or something to us, and they rejected it. And I think that's a good cause because this is a guy when you go to the World Cup, the benefit, the offers that will come will be higher than that $250,000 that they're offering him now. You get.
And I think he has justified himself too, because now in the local league, he hasn't considered a goal, which shows that he's one of the top goalkeepers in the league. So he's trying to justify himself getting the call up, starting for the national team, and I think it's a good thing for him as a goalkeeper.
Oh yeah. I'm so happy.
Ben,
I'm so happy for that.
Ben, I am sure after every Hassel game, he has to give his back for some small tokens for their performance for making him keep a clean sheet.
Because he likes the hype, he likes the euphoria around the fans, and also wants to. So most of the times when you watch the Black Star games, when he makes a clinical save, he tends to look at the fans and they cheer him on. You understand? That's what makes him want to keep going. I like the guy so much. I like his energy, and I just want one thing I'm looking for is they should build a very strong back line for him, a stable back line. You get it? Like what we see in Arsenal, where there's Gabriel and Saliba as the core center backs. I'm not even looking at changing or something, but there should be a core center back that protects him. You understand? So he feels comfortable with these two pair. So whenever they are around, it gives him confidence, at least to get to keep clean sheet, to get to make those saves for us. So I think all in all, we are good to go. We just need at least 4 points to qualify to the next World Cup, and I think the Black Stars can make it happen.
Okay. We are all looking at the Black Star making it happen. So if the Black Star is to make it happen, we need to now make sure that we are qualifying. And if Black Stars are going to qualify, it's our last game against Comoros. That is why my bet is telling us that go into the description, click the link, register on their platform, stake a bet of up to 50 Ghana cedis and above. The moment you stake your bet, you are being added to the raffle. And when it comes to raffle, you need to stake more to get a chance to win. Get a chance to win some of the amazing tickets they'll be sharing for the Black Stars Comoros game. And you can also be part. So if I'm you, I'll go into the description, click the link, register, and also stand the chance to win a ticket to watch Ghana Black Stars last game against Comoros at Accra Sports Stadium. I think it's going to be exciting because after the game, a lot of fun, a lot of drama, and a whole lot of things will be happening. So you need to be there. Look at Otto Addo. Raf, I want to start from you. There are rumors going around that Otto Addo is best with the 3-back system. And there are other people also complaining about we have explosive wingers in our setup. So playing a 3-back system would really take the best out of the Black Stars. That's why I'm not seeing the best out of Mohamed Kudus and Antoine Semenyo. With you, do you think the 3-back system is something we should go on for if it's giving us results? And we should forget about our players exhibiting the talent or the skills they are showing in their clubs? Or we should look at going with a particular formation that would fit the players so that we get the best out of them?
Ben, that 3-back system is a system that the coaches practice. It is not a 1 month, 2 months, or 3 months something. It is something they really rehearse for seasons. I remember I'm once a person who I really followed Antonio Conte when he was at Juventus. I think he went about 37 or 38 games unbeaten. But then when Andre Pello, when the likes of Pello, Matiso, Pogba, and Lesterna, and all those guys were in the team. And that 3-back system, he was very consistent. with the national side, playing the 3-back system, you see, this is not a time for Matra Makwe, as the Ghans will say, or we say in Ghana. We have a World Cup to be at. We have a World Cup qualification to tick. We have to tick that qualification box green, and you don't have to try anything. Play them in their respective positions. Any manager who plays a 3-back system, they have really rehearsed. 3-back system, if you misbehave and you try. I remember Liverpool, Man United, Brendan Rodgers against Louis van Gaal. Yes, Rodgers. And Rodgers was playing a 3-back system. Louis van Gaal beat Liverpool 3-1. And after the game, in an interview, he said, I am the master of this system. You can't beat me to my own system. That system is, yes, you have to really work hard. And you know, with the this is a national team, we don't play games every week. Twice in a month, thrice in a month.
Consistency is not
there. You don't even get to train.
We don't have that consistency. Play the players in their best positions, get your results, stay solid defensively. You have good center forwards and good midfielders and good wingers. Just this weekend, Kudus and Semenyo, boom, exploded. Thomas Asante, boom, goal scoring. Fatau Isaku has scored. Almost all our clinical forwards have scored. Thomas Asante with Coventry City, his manager is from Lampard. He scored an excellent goal. Look at Fatau Isaku, as Prince was saying, the Fatau Junction. Excellent goal. He's trying to lend Aaron Robbins and the top wingers. Exactly. Don't force these guys to drop deep. You are going to restrict them from being themselves. Allow them to enjoy the game. Sorry to say, Otto Addo, you are not a top manager like that. Allow them, let them play their game, and they are going to get it. Don't restrict them. Let them be free. Let them play. So the 3-back system, Ben, as you asked me, is a no for me. Play them in a typical position. We shouldn't underrate anything. The likes of Comoros and the Central African Republic, they know that they are not footballing nations, so they are doing everything possible to be the best on the continent. They are investing a lot of money into football infrastructure. Ghana, we are not doing that. We don't have quality pitches. They are investing a lot of money into their football. You'll be surprised. You have the key player, they will beat you. You have everything. They will beat you with teamwork. They will beat you with dedication, commitment. So we should allow the boys to be themselves. Let's match them boot for boot, like say we are playing against a top European side, and then let's qualify for the World Cup, and then we'll see what we'll do with the manager.
Okay, so Prince, let's look at our 3-back system. I think we've played against Mali, we've gotten a good result away. Played against Mali at home, gotten a good result. Ghana always play with a 3-back system, and they get good results. But let's look at, do you think the 3-back system Otto Addo is playing looks more defensive than the fullbacks attacking, but it looks more of like a 5-back type of thing? As a national team country like Ghana, do you think it's something going forward it would help us, or we should just put it aside and go with something, as Raf said, that would help our players also explore and also explode up front for us?
I think to add up with what Raf said, I think he made a very good point with the fact that this is a team that can keep up consistency, because we don't get to train every week in, week out, where the players get to understand the system and we practice it each and every week, like we see in a football clubs. But for the countries, some of these countries like Comoros and South Sudan and all those countries, their players are in the country. They don't get to travel out. So when you look at our former coach like Kwesi Appiah, who is a coach for Southern Sudan, the reason why he's succeeding there is because he gets to put up the players together at just a call away. They're just a call away. They're all playing together in one league.
Yeah.
So he doesn't need to now wait for a flight. They have to go and book a ticket or no. So honestly, I feel like now football is diversified. Football is growing in a way that you need to tweak the system. You might not have to make it look solely like you're playing a 3-back or a 5-back system or something like that. But when there's a build-up, you can make it a 3-back or a 4-back. But when we are attacking a 3-back, however you want to do it, just make sure the players are playing in the right positions. That's what gives them the fluidity, the reason to want to be themselves, because this is where I'm good at. This is the position I find so much comfort, and I can do whatever I want to do with the ball. So I beg Otto Addo, we should at least play the players at their favorite positions. And if the system, you need to tweak it a bit to make it successful. He should make it successful, because at the end of the day, the success comes to him. You also take a bite of it, because at the end of the day, it boosts your CV. You are not the only one who's going to be happy. You are also going to be happy. Aside taking your money home, you're also going to boost your CV. So why don't you do it well? And it favors you, it favors everyone. I think Otto Addo needs to know better. I don't think we need to be hammering this thing each and every time that he needs to get a system right. He knows better. So I believe that this match he should put in effort.
Okay, so we're talking about Otto Addo. Our main question for the show was, is Otto Addo the right man for the Black Stars? And I want us to share our opinion shortly on it. Is Otto Addo the right man for the Black Stars? And what do we think going forward we need to do with our Black Stars team? So, Raf, do you think Otto Addo is the right man to take Ghana to the World Cup? Or you are thinking otherwise?
Ben, let me go back a little to the first topic. The one player I'm not happy is not in the team is Majid Ashimero. And for whichever reason, if it is an injury, I want to see that guy in the team. He's a good player. Now, back to the question, is Otto Addo. I know Otto Addo will be very, very disappointed from what he's hearing from the media space. Kofi Adams, our sports minister himself, said he doesn't think Otto Addo can help us. Not only Otto Addo, there are top personalities in Ghana who have made their opinions clear that they don't feel Otto Addo can help us. I forgot some of the names. Yeah. Top personalities in Ghana, politicians, big people in Ghana said, no, Otto Addo cannot help us. And what are they saying? Look, Ghanaians are people who love football. If you're a good coach, they know you're a good coach. How you set up a team, they know how you set up a team. But it clearly shows that Otto Addo is not helping the team at all. Formation-wise, his systems and tactics, you don't even understand. Our last game, we played by 1-1 goal to 0. You can see the intense pressure on Ghana. And he didn't even make any move. You won't see him at the touchline doing some substitutions that are going to affect the game positively. Otto Addo was just there. Journalists, young journalists, to be questioning you at interviews as if you don't know your game. There was this journalist who questioned him. One multimedia, Empire FM, and another even reposted it. They were making mockery of him.
Yeah.
Otto Addo, you've done your best. You've played in Germany. You've been handled. You've been with top coaches like Jurgen Klopp. Even though if you're a physical instructor or whatever, look, you've done your best. Qualifying Ghana to the World Cup and leaving them at that stage or getting out or resigning, look, you've left them when the cheers is loudest. It's better than you being with the team and you going to this World Cup and embarrassing yourself. Because, Ben, you see what we are doing here? If we meet even Finland, we will struggle. How much more the top sides, the France and the Englands? They bet you 8 goals. Or more inform, they don't care about 7, no, they will score you 8, 7, Spain.
So Ben, Otto Addo and the Odegaard. The Norway.
Exactly, the Norway.
Charlie.
So Ben, Otto Addo has done well. He has done well. But respectfully, if Keto Kreku wants, look, Ben, Keto Kreku has failed in all footballing activities in Ghana. Under 17 World Cup, no. Under 20, no. Everything football is failing. The only job we have now is the World Cup. You shouldn't bring somebody in who will come and mess things up. The Ghanaians are very, 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 very particular about this World Cup. Ben, people's life, people's destiny are tied to this Black Star team. Playing against Comoros and Center. Yes.
Oh, yeah, it's true.
I don't. For the sake of we are on air, I don't want to see everything so that the embassy people, the embassy people will hear it and will block it. I beg. But man, you and Prince, you know what I'm talking about.
Yes.
So wish them all the best.
I'm sure the viewers also know.
Okay, Prince. Are you also thinking Otto Addo should resign after qualifying Ghana to the World Cup? That would be something like, okay, I didn't qualify you for the AFCON. It was something bad. Now I've taken you to the World Cup. And as a Ghanaian, I want someone who also take the mantle and also take Ghana to the World Cup and perform so well.
Okay, so I think personally for me, not to maybe lay him off or something like that, but if they could get him people that can support from the back, you understand? Because I look behind him and I don't see any tactician or someone who can, when things are not going right, he can bring up a solution that when you look at as a coach like Klopp when he was at Liverpool, you look at his backroom staff. When the guy who is currently with Man City,
Pep.
Yeah. You see, there's some coaches when he's on the touchline, he's even confused. He turned back. A similar thing happened with Ancelotti with his son when he was at Real Madrid. There are some games he find difficult, and his son will tell him, bring in that striker that he used to have before he went to Saudi. Joselu. Bring in Joselu. Bring in this guy. You get it. So probably you might not want to let him go, but you should get someone who sits behind him, like maybe a tactician, a genius guy who will sit behind him and give him the instruction that let's with this team, I've studied their formation, I've studied their game, this is how they play. Let's give them this approach. Let's do this, let's take this out. Let's give him reason to want to think and put something together. Because he already took us to the World Cup we went to. Yeah. So and this is the second one he's taking us to. So I think he has done well in qualifying us. But aside that, the other things he needs to work on, which the GFA should come in and put in their efforts.
Ben, please, sorry, let me add this one. Today seems I'm interrupting, so sorry about that. See, Ketokoku will beg him, he should allow the manager to work. The reason why they are not able to bring in a foreign manager is that the manager will not allow them to control him.
Interference, yeah.
Too much. Ketokoku. Why? Are you the only person who knows football in Ghana?
They like to bring
the person who knows good player. You bring player because this player cannot play.
But they want
to player cannot play.
I think
Ben,
that is him that
know him.
Like Kingston, he resigned. And under 17.
Why? 17, yeah.
Kingston,
Ben, because he can control Otto Addo. That's what Otto Addo is there. Every Ghanaian knows this. This is not a matter that I can hide. He wants to control Otto Addo. Mawumbo, hey, Hani Menacha, hey, women player. What is that? Can you appoint a top manager if you want to hire Jose Mourinho as a manager? Will you control Jose Mourinho like this? No way.
Yes.
Allow the manager to work. Otto Addo cannot say this because if he says against Ketokoku, how can you talk against your paymaster? Somebody who is paying you, how can you talk against him? But we know the background issue that you are not on your own, Ketokoku. Ben, so they should allow the manager. I spoke with one GFA instructor, Akwesi Mensah. He said that now the video analysts are even playing a vital role, just like assistant. But Ben, for the sake of time, we'll come back to that issue.
Okay. So thank you all for joining us on the show. Don't forget a chance to get a ticket to watch the Black Stars game against Comoros. Go into the description, click the link, register. After registration, make a deposit of 50 Ghana cedis. Take a bet on mynbet.africa. You enter into the raffle. So as long as you are making a lot of stakes, you're higher your chances of also getting a ticket or more to be able to watch the Black Stars against Comoros. And that game would be very, very exciting. So you need to be there. So go into the description, click, register, and also stake a bet of 50 Ghana cedis with mynbet.africa. Thank you all for joining us on the show. We'll come back after the presentation and look at our way forward.